Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it's Doom. This is Luton. Okay, so this is Doom. One of the best FPS games ever created. And I was looking through my games last night and I found it amongst the pile of stuff and I was like, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this game because it's awesome. Nowhere else in a game can you have a... Well, actually, I don't know about nowhere else, but at the time, nowhere else would you have a gun which kills everything you can see in one hit. Or, giant spider zombie, destructing brain things. Massive demons which split in half when you kill them. Chain gun guys whose heads split apart when you kill them. My favourite of all time, my favourite FPS monster of all time, the Caco Demon, which is the funniest thing to kill ever. I really want to get to that stage so I can see them because they make me laugh so much. Caco Demons are the big red things, and when you kill them they just kind of go... And they sort of disintegrate and just blah all over the place. They're the funniest monster ever. Seriously, as I said with my super hang-on video, only when you've gotten used to playing modern games do you forget how not only difficult but unbelievably awkward to control these old games are. Trying to use a D-pad, I swear, instead of analog sticks. I remember when analog sticks first came out, and trying to get used to analog sticks was really difficult. Or even like with the N64, and you had like the little analog there on that one. That was pretty hard. But going back to a D-pad is tricky. Seriously, it's tricky. If you have any old FPS games which require D-pad only, try it, and you will see what I mean. So Doom. I assume there may be people watching this who have never actually played Doom. Or not this version anyway, not the sort of original. This isn't the original one anyway, it's Final Doom, which I don't know, it kind of comprises bits and pieces. But I'm sure someone will happily point out the details of the difference between Final Doom and other Dooms for me. I'm not going to spend the time checking that out on Wiki, or wherever it'll be. Doom, basically, I don't even know the story. It's not one of those games where you really need to know the story. In fact, I can't really remember it ever happened. I think you're basically a human and you're sent to stop hell from invading Earth or something. That's pretty much what I remember it being. But again, I haven't bothered to look it up. That's literally just off the top of my head from 10 years ago, or longer, more like 15. I don't know. I remember playing this game for the first time at my friend Tim's house, and I swear I was probably about 9, 10 maybe, something like that. And I remember being in literally fits of laughter at the point of killing Caco Demons because of how they die, and they just kind of go blah. And this is a hilarious game. It can be quite spooky though. Like the sounds and stuff can be really unnerving. These little guys, those are imps. The sound effects in this are awesome. I love that noise when those guys die. Some kind of it's like purring. I didn't kind of hackily cheat like I did with my Super Hang-On video for this one either, so I've kept everything in, so you can see how when I totally suck later on. It's been a long time since I played this game. Really, really long time. If you can get hold of this game, get it. It's so much fun. So basically, yeah, it's just your standard FPS. You have keys to open doors, you pick up guns along the way. You can kind of do like this ultra sprint, which is really nice. You can just fly through the levels. And various other stuff. This was literally though like I hadn't practiced it at all or anything. This is the first time I picked it up and put it back in. Which is kind of awesome really, because I managed to remember pretty much everything on this first level. You never forget. Once you play the game, you never forget it. It may look like I'm randomly bumbling around, but actually I am thinking, okay, which part do I want to do next? Oh, that's right. I remember that. I've forgotten in this. Unlike other games, okay, other FPS games, the monsters in this don't really side. Like, it's not like. I always really hate it when you're in any kind of FPS game or any game, and just because you happen to be the human player, these guys. That's a chain gunner. They're really dangerous because they put a lot of rounds at you. Yeah, I hate it in games. It's a real pet peeve of mine, where just because you happen to be the human player, all enemies automatically target you. So it doesn't matter if there's like a friendly AI or whatever near you, they will all focus fire on you. So maybe you've got like 3, friendly people on your team or whatever, let's say. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But okay, any game like that, alright? And, well, I suppose COD. Something like COD or Battlefield or anything like that. The single player modes in those games and things, for example, okay? And whenever you come across a group of enemies, they only will go for you. It really annoys me, because it kind of defeats the whole point of having a team in the first place, the fact that they all focus on you. However, Doom is not like that. In fact, it's not like that to the point where sometimes later on in the game, if I remember correctly anyway, because it is a long time ago now, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of the monsters in this game will actually kind of attack each other. So later on you'll come across like massive rooms just full of enemies, and a very funny thing to do is to kind of open the door. It's zombies mainly. I think the demons will often attack the zombies, I think, but only in certain situations. I can't remember, we'll have to get there later to see, but it is funny. Basically you can just open a door, quickly shut it, and then all you can hear inside is like, and then you open the door, like everything's dead except for like one of these massive demons just killed everything else. And then you just have to take that one guy down. If only modern games would stick to some of the old principles, it would be a lot more fun. I was thinking about something else today, when I was thinking about old games. Cheats. I remember I used to have like little books of cheats and stuff like this that would actually come with games magazines, like telling you different codes and things on how to cheat. I remembered this bit. I was thinking, hang on a minute. Often when you pick up keys or certain things or open doors, it will set off like a kind of trap. And I was pretty sure. There we go. Come on, you buggers. Yeah, cheats. And you don't really get that in games anymore, which is a real shame, because for example on Doom you can type in the thing to get like all guns, infinite ammo, God mode. It's just built into the game. So the developers, when they made it, were just like, yeah, we're going to put this stuff in here, and then if people want, they can cheat. So like I might show that on another day, or for example if I'm really struggling and I suck, I might just do it to kind of have some fun. But it is good fun to get onto the later levels and then just screw around, because the later levels of this game are very, very difficult, especially if you put it on more than like normal difficulty. When you see the kind of things you have to fight, it's not so easy. But yeah, cheats. Oh, this is a kind of cool thing in Doom. Look, you can use the little mini map, and it's in live, so you can actually move around in the map, which is quite cool. But yeah, here we go. See, and you can kind of, it's good because it shows you little secret areas, and it also shows you where you haven't been, etc., etc. But yes, so coming back onto cheats, like I was saying, cheats were basically the kind of legit version of hacking back. I don't want to say this phrase because I hate it, but back in the day, I hate that, it's so pretentious, isn't it? That's basically like saying, I know more than you, and therefore I'm better than you. Such a load of crap. Anyway, but yeah, cheats were like almost in every game. It was almost kind of like a given that you were going to be able to find somewhere at some time. I don't even know where these things got found out from, because they were codes and stuff. You know, it's not like it's a glitch in the game. They were like actual codes, so they're built into the game. So I'm pretty sure that the developer must have to have released them to someone at some point, because otherwise, you know, you don't have people just sitting there guessing, you know, six letter codes, just hoping that randomly something will come up. Or like, for example, the Sonic 2 one, where you just kind of have to press like, is it like up, down, left, right, A, you hold the button and then press start, and it takes you onto like level select or things like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they must have released the things, which is weird. You can't imagine them doing that now, can you? You can't imagine like EA or someone releasing a game and then going, oh, by the way, here's a load of codes to allow you to kind of cheat at the game and make you invincible, give you all the guns and stuff. But then you see other games, like for example Time Splitters, later on and things, they were like, okay, what we're going to do is we'll give you a set of conditions. Like GoldenEye did that, I think. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark did it as well, I think. I'm trying to literally just remembering off memory. I'm not looking this up on it. But basically, yeah, other games started to change what they did, and what they would do is they would give you like a set of conditions to fulfill. So you'd have to get like, I don't know, let's say 10,000 headshots or whatever, and then you would unlock a certain ability like big head mode or paintball mode or whatever. Basically allow you to kind of have a little cheat at the game. Why don't games do that now? They take themselves so seriously that as an experience they can't be bothered to put in some fun. I mean, like, if you've completed the game, you should be entitled to a little bit of fun. I think COD 4, I can't remember, some of the CODs have done that, haven't they? So I'm sure someone will take the time to point out the specifics of what I'm saying. I'm literally just rambling on about things I half remember. Come on, you chain gun. Oh yeah, these guys. I can't remember what these guys are called. They're pretty irritating, though, because they fly straight at you, so as soon as you line up your shot, they're usually coming at you, which is not really a good thing. Listen to these sound effects, they're so good. Look at that scenery in the background there. Look at that gorgeous texturing. Oh my god. It's so funny when you look at stuff like this, right? And then you see people today complaining about graphics and stuff in games, and it's like, seriously? Are you having a laugh? Double shotgun. Yes. Although I suppose new games have a certain standard to go off of, and they have to marry up to the current state of gaming graphics, blah 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 blah. But seriously, I think I was saying to Jay on Pixel about graphics the other day, and I was saying that I remember when like Killzone 2 came out, and it was like the best graphics I'd ever seen for console anyway. And I was just going around the levels like in you know, private matches, just going around going, oh my god, look at the graphics, can you believe the graphics? And I'd like shoot the wall and I'd be like, oh my god, the bullet hole glows red when you shoot, it's amazing. Come on, me. It's the front. Yes, thank you. Now I guess we're coming towards the end here. Interesting thing that's just occurred to me. Have you noticed how in every game ever, explosive barrels are always red? Not so in Doom, they're grey. It's good when people try to break the mold and not do the whole red barrel thing. It is kind of funny though that it's like one of those kind of set rules of computer games that red barrels equals explosive. But you see, they're good because you can do this. Again, that can be another really useful skill for clearing rooms, is using those explosive things. And they're really damaging as well. So if you've got these big guys, I can't remember what they're called as well, the weird skeleton things, you can often, you know, use a couple of barrel chain reactions to take them down. I also would like to say this game is 1,000 times easier and more enjoyable on PC. So I'm pretty sure that anyone who has a current PC would be able to download this from somewhere with some emulator or whatever. Or probably not even that, seeing as it was originally a PC game, I seem to remember. Yeah, much easier with a mouse. You have to excuse me, I'm doing a bit of backtracking because I was sure that I missed something and I wanted to double check. Oh, I know what it was. I thought that the little teleporter in the other area was the exit, but I had forgotten that it wasn't. The exit is actually there where it says exit. I also thought I might try and improve my chances of survival by taking out a couple of these guys, because although it may seem that you only shoot in a straight line, the way the physics, I say physics, it's kind of a loose terminology in this game, the way the physics work in this game is that basically whatever you can see, so long as it's in a straight line, the bullets should kind of hit. So even though I was kind of technically just shooting straight out of the window, anything that was in the line of the gun should kind of get killed. So that's why, like earlier on when I was hitting those demons that were down below me, I didn't aim down at them, it just kind of, as long as they're in a straight line, it should kind of hit them. Okay, things start to go like a little bit wrong here. When I should have probably equipped my my rocket launcher. And it's all going bad. That's doomed, guys. I'll replay this and put up another one soon. I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave comments and everything else.